Alright, so good afternoon, guys. The claim I'm going to be responding to is teenagers today are more likely to attend college due to external and internal pressures. My opponent's secondary claims were teens care about their families and their future. Teenagers are also worried about job stability and obtaining a job after their education. And the third claim is teenagers are pushed to listen to their teachers and parents. Well, first of all, I think my opponent's claim, all their claims are claim of value. Claim of value. So the way I'm going to be responding to the claim would be teenagers today are more likely to attend college because they want to achieve independence. So most graduating high school seniors are presented with the opportunity to leave all they've known at the age of 18, some even at 17. Majority of teens most likely attend college because they see it as a door to freedom. Along with independence, attending college gives young adults a strong sense of financial stability that is crucial to becoming a contributing member of society. So my response to the claims are not all students enrolled in a four-year institution make it to their second year. A study conducted by the National Study Clearinghouse Research Center shows that the retention rate of individuals attending a four-year public university who started college in fall 2014, only 70.2% returned to the same institution for fall 2015. So students who do withdraw from school have already tasted freedom and continue to live their lives day to day outside of school. Another claim is young adults between the age of 18 and 24 have an average debt total of $22,332, and this is according to U.S. Bureau of Credit. In only a matter of 4 to 5 years after high school graduation, young adults can accumulate a debt of almost $22,000, and the majority of that age group is enrolled in a higher education institution, which means that they are taking more financial responsibility for themselves. So attending college forces you into having financial responsibility without even acknowledging it, and it helps mature and promotes independence. So in conclusion, high school students apply and enroll in college to leave all they've ever known behind and venture into a new world. In college, they find themselves with all authority to dictate their own lives. Although not everyone makes it through the end, it is a huge stepping stone and an easier transition into adulthood. Thank you.
All right, well, you did a good job summarizing what the advocate's point was. Like you said, it's a claim of value, which means that there ought to be a counter-value argument. You kind of go in a different direction. You treat it as a claim of fact, but you simply argue that there's a different cause than the one that the advocate's talking about, and that's the desire for freedom and autonomy. And I think that that's a reasonable challenge to make, so I don't know why you go in the direction of the value argument. I do think that there is, kind of what question or some kind of issue that you ought to be asking about, why is this an argument? The fact that people go to college for a variety of reasons, I think, is not in doubt. The question is, what's the major issue, or is something changed that seems like the pressure is different or it's harmful in some way? We never get a discussion of what the essence of the advocate's argument is on this point. I think that going for the counter causality is pretty reasonable. The idea of personal freedom, or independence, for instance, is a good one. I think you could illustrate the ways in which people going to college develop this kind of independence? What percentage of them don't live at home, for instance, when they first go to school? Do you have any testimony from people who have gone to school and indicate that the thing that they like best about being where they are is that they can make their own decisions and control their own destiny? It seems like this would be a place where, if there is going to be a value argument, we could be using a little bit of that personal testimony evidence there. The argument about financial stability might very well feed into the argument that the advocate is presenting, which says it's about job stability and they're seeing their future. So I'm not sure that you're arguing something completely different on that particular point. The issue about the students not returning to school the second year, I assume that means that the way you're interpreting that is that means that they can make decisions for themselves. They're just testing it out, and so a lot of them like it, but some of them decide not to return for some reason. I guess the pressure, for instance, has disappeared at that particular point. I'm not sure how that conflicts with the advocate's position on that. The debt issue is an interesting one because, in essence, you see it as a measurement of responsibility and accountability. People have gotten into this situation. They're going to college. They're spending the money to do that, and that means that they are taking on a responsibility, which you see as being a good thing. I guess the advocate sees it as being a negative thing, but I don't really get an explanation about what the contrast between the two positions is. You did an okay job kind of summarizing the argument for freedom and personal autonomy at the end. Like I said, I'm still not sure that there was an argument to begin with, and I'm not sure where the dispute is except in the degree of emphasis on what the causality is for students going to school. All right, thank you.